Okay, so I've had time to be able to think about this, and I've come to the same conclusion I've had throughout most of these playoffs and what's happened now, especially the finals preview. Luca is their main guy, and Luca sometimes becomes their only guy. And when that happens, Dallas becomes screwed because you're facing a team like Boston, who, when their best player is not doing great, and their second best player is not great the same night. He's not bad, but he's not great. You got another guy like Drew Holiday can go for 20 points. Derek White can also go for 20 points, and Chris Porzingis can do good offensively. Overall, I mean, you can have guys that can make momentum-changing plays. Peyton Pritchard made one shot. It was a half-court shot in the third quarter. That's a momentum play. They have players like that, and Dallas doesn't right now. They don't have that guy that will go out and make the big shot whenever Luka's not on. Even though Luka was on, Kyrie was not on. So you have stuff like that, and that's just gonna be a big problem. Kristaps, hopefully he's not that hurt. Hopefully he's fine. But Boston did not play a good game, and Dallas still lost. They did not play up to what the level they could have done. They did not play to the level that they probably should have done today. This became at one point a must-win game. I had in my preview of this, my short of it. If any team is going to have, if they're going to have a chance to win a game of Boston, it's going to be this game. Why? Because historically, throughout the playoffs, the Boston's 1-2 in game twos, and Dallas is 3-0. You mesh that together, you have a decent shot of winning this game, and they played to the level of a team that could have been beat. Tatum, like 6 for 20. Terrible, terrible performance. They did not make threes. They cannot make shots. Tatum didn't. They had stretches they weren't making shots. But Dallas only has Luka Doncic. I'm not sure why they can't make a shot. They were making those shots against the Timberwolves. They were making those shots against the Thunder. They made those shots sometimes against the Clippers. But it's just Luka right now, and Kyrie's not a thing. I get him saying, oh, the crowd, I didn't expect it. I thought that crowd was going to be louder. Well, the crowd's being effective, if anything. But the crowd is making a difference of some sort, because Kyrie did not play that same way against the Timberwolves or the Clippers or the Thunder. But against the Celtics, when they're booing him every single time he comes up the court and he has possession of the ball, he is not making the same amount of shots. Game one, I thought that was a fluke. Game two, it's happening again. What's happening? Drew Holiday and Derek White are the two best players this game. This will be a really weird finals MVP because it's going to end up being between like 5 guys. Tatum's probably going to have some better games, but Drew Holiday, Derek White, you have Jaylen Brown, and Porzingis, maybe, depending on how healthy he's going to be. At least 3 guys that are legitimate candidates for finals MVP. Probably 4 if Tatum gets his act right. It's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen. And I'm fully confident Boston's going to win this series after seeing how they played, how much they rely on Luka to do stuff now in this series. They have to win Game 3. There's no doubt about that. You cannot go down 3-0 against this Boston team and have any shot at coming back. I'm just throwing this out. Why does Daniel Gafford fall like all the time? I've always wanted to ask that. Why does Daniel Gafford fall almost every single possession? He's fallen like 7 times this game alone. He fell a lot in last series. He falls. Why? Why do you keep falling? Luka, great game from him. He made passes that you didn't expect a human to be able to make, and a lot of guys miss shots that you think any human should be able to make. So Josh Green, trash. Dante Exum made 1 3, but overall trash. Maxi Kleber, trash. Tim Hardaway Jr. did not get minutes, but Maxi Kleber did in situations like this, which is kind of interesting to see. But Jaden Hardy didn't do much of anything. Derek Jones Jr. made some layups but couldn't hit a 3. They sucked at free throws again. They have been trash at the free throw line. That's a big problem for Dallas. The rebounding's iffy, but they can't make free throws, and their 3 points are lacking, and they don't have a second score. That's why they're down 2-0. If they can get that fixed, which is a lot to fix, to be honest with you, they have a shot to come back. They definitely do. There was a 5-point game with possession. Could have been a foul called on Jaylen Brown. Either way, he got blocked by 2 people, Brown and White, and the layup. So it's kind of like, yeah, I thought it was a clean block. So yeah, but you had so many chances to come back, and you failed at so many of them. Boston's not lost a road game yet. I know Dallas is good at home, but they have lost some home games. Dallas, you got to win these games at home. You cannot split. You got to win both. Let's see what they can do. Boston, good win for you. Tatum, you got to play better. I mean, you don't even have to play better. That's the thing. You don't really even have to play better. Score 20 points. Make it efficient, and you'll win. 20 points efficiently, and you'll win this. You'll win the series if you're Tatum. So, rebound, 20 points, 5+ assists. You'll win the series. You might be thinking, well, that's a good amount. For a superstar player, that's top 10 consideration, you should be able to do that. Just do that. You can shoot 50%, 20 points, get 10 rebounds, get 5 assists. You will win the series. Because Brown's doing his thing. Porzingis will be probably fine. If not, Al Horford's going to be there, and that's not much of a difference, to be honest with you. Porzingis were making shots, that's crazy, but he's going to get the scoring production that Al Horford gets from corner threes, the rebounding, he hustles a bit. And Gafford's I look impressive. Lively hasn't looked impressive. PJ Washington's been okay, but he's not impressive. And Al Horford's not impressive. So it's like, okay. Porzingis is, kind of. Right, but he's injured, so it's not to his full level. It's not going to be a game one. Game one's going to be game one. Game one was just one time. Put his best performance out there. Probably not going to see that again for the rest of the series. If you do, then game over for Dallas. I said they're going up 2-0. It's going up 2-0. I'm getting these right this time, so haha. They're up 2-0 right now. Let's see if Boston wins. This is the best possible situation. Boston wins. Tatum's not the final VP. This is what I've wanted to see. Here we go, y'all. By the way, Doris Burke rides the crap out of Brown, Tatum, and Luka like it's a merry-go-round. It's bad, but it happens. She hops on it like a pogo stick. Let's just say it like that. There you go. So put down in the comments your opinions about this. Hope you have a great day, y'all. Stay safe. And yeah, God bless y'all.